Hi guys, and welcome to a new video! Yay! So in this video I'm gonna talk about my favorite books of 2015. A bit late in the new year, but so yeah, I have picked out 5 books, sort of. So yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah. I don't know what that was. Okay. So the first one was one of the first reads I did last year, and that is The Final Empire, Mistborn Book 1 by Brandon Sanderson. And guys, wow, because this book was amazing. It's like become one of my favorite books of all time, and I still haven't read the rest of the series, which is really bad, I know, of me, and I can't. Maybe it's a bit weird to have it as my favorite book, but it was just so amazing that I don't care. And I was a Brandon Sanderson virgin. So Mistborn, for those who don't know, we are in this magical world. Ash falls from the sky. It's super cool. And we have this Lord Ruler who's not really ruling really well. He gives all the power to these noble families. And there's loads, I don't know how many millions, hundreds of thousands of people, also known as Ska, are slaves. And then it's about some of these Skas trying to take down the Lord Ruler, and then there's sort of this big heist they're planning for months and months and months and months. We have this main character named Wynn, and she finds out she's a Mistborn. A Mistborn is a person who they drink metals, and I was like, what? Are they gonna die of that? But they do, and then when they have metals inside of it, it's like gas. They can do different things with different metals, and it's amazing, awesome magic system. It's an amazing, awesome world. The politics was great. Wynn was great, and other characters, I found them really interesting. I found the magic system especially the most cool thing. It took me a while to get into it because I was like, what is going on? But it was so cool, and I'm so looking forward to read the next. So yeah, the book is awesome. Everyone should just check it out. I hope I explained it like, I don't know. Okay, so the next book I have is Earthsea Quartet by Ursula Le Guin. And this is 4 books in one book. That's why I said in the beginning it was sort of ish, because there's still one more book in this series which I haven't read, and then there's one like book with short stories set in the same world. And it was amazing. And Earthsea is about this goat herd named Gad, and he finds out he has powers, and he's sent to this school of wizards on Roke. And then when he's his teenage years, he does something really stupid. He tries to take someone back to life-ish, or like take a ghost back to life so they can talk to her to show off to his friend. And then because of that he gets cursed by this shadow, and then the rest of the book sort of goes on him running away from that shadow. And it sounds like the books are really short itself. They're like 200 pages, but the books, they have words. They have beautiful, beautiful, beautiful words. It's written like books should be written, but it's hard to write like that. It's like Ursula Le Guin sits and writes, and she knows exactly what to say, and it's like she doesn't waste one single word of what she writes, and that's why the book can be that short and still be that great. I hope I'm like making any sense right now. And there's 4 books, like I said, in this one. The first one is A Wizard of Earthsea, and then there's the second one, which is my favorite, because it comes a new character in the second one. And like there's ish about different characters, but not really. Like Gad is in all of them, and yeah, we learn that he becomes more powerful, and yeah, this book was just great. Then we have this children's book. It's this Norwegian, and I don't know, shouldn't it be in this video? Probably not. It's by my favorite artist, Alexander Rybak, and the reason I put it in this video was because I really enjoyed this book, because it's an audiobook too. You get CDs with the book, and yes, I met him recently, not recently, but before Christmas in November, and he signed it. Like, hello, it's a book reader's dream to have one of your favorite books signed by one of your favorite person in the whole world. Either way, there are CDs in it and you can listen to it while reading it. And there's 3 CDs and there's some music to it. And there is this super nice illustrations. Of course, it's a children's book. And it's basically about this troll named Trolla. And he finds a magical violin and that can control other people. He's always been sort of frozen out of the community he lives in because he didn't have a tail. And now he makes people love him with his violin, and then they all run away from him and he doesn't have any friends. So the book is basically about friendship and there's a conflict, and it's like, it's really nice book. And I would love to read it if I were a kid, but I still love to read it. And it's stupid of me to, I'm not going to talk so much about it because I just really liked it. And it's really cozy, so thank you. So the next favorite I have is Kafka on the Shore by Haruki Murakami. I can't pronounce Japanese names. I can't actually pronounce anything. Did you hear that? Yeah. And this was a really different read for me because I was reading this for school because we had an assignment to read something that was not European or from the States. So I chose this by a recommendation from one in my class. It's really weird and it's really good. But first of all, I thought it was going to be hard to read, like the language was going to be hard, but it was so easy. I just ran through this book. And it's basically about this dude named Kafka, and he runs away from home when he's like 15. And then, I can't really explain this book. And then at the same time we have this named Nakata, who can talk to cats, and who has this sort of brain damage after the thing that happened when he was a kid. I don't remember how old he was when that happened. It's like, I thought it was going to be sort of, what's it called? Not fantasy, but it's sort of fantasy, and it's really weird because I did not expect that. It was really spiritual, and maybe if I had been Japanese I would understand more the, you know, religion and stuff, which it was really inspired by a lot of Japanese religion, I think, because I read that, because I had a presentation. But I really enjoyed this book. It was really interesting, it was really different from anything I have read, and I really enjoyed it. I can't really explain it because I would just spoil the whole thing then. And yeah, yeah. So the last favorite I have is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. And this book, man, it was so amazing and adorable. So we all know that the things that came from this book was sort of the characters and stuff from Fangirl, but it was not that version in Fangirl we read. So if you have read Fangirl and you didn't like the things you got from the things you saw from Simon and Bass, you should read this one too, because you can read this without read Fangirl and you can read this with reading Fangirl, and it's just amazing. Carry On is about Simon Snow, who is the chosen one. They're in this magical world and on a magical school with magical powers, and he's gonna save everyone from this humdrum thing that is evil, I think, something like that. He's the greatest wizard that's ever been born, but he can't use his powers. He really sucks, actually. And then he's obsessed with his roommate Baz, and Baz is obsessed with Simon, and it's a love story. It's focused a lot about love, but it's still a magical story, and it's still other aspects of it. Seriously, I ran through this book. I read it in, I don't know, 2 days. It doesn't sound that little maybe, but that's really quick for me because I was reading all night and I was like, yay! This book was just so adorable and great, and I know I will want to read it again actually, and I have not reread like in a long time. So guys, this was my favorite books of 2015. What were yours? Please tell me, or just tell me if you read any of these books and what you thought about them. Did you like them? Did you hate them? Maybe you did, who knows? So I will see you on soon in a new video, in a new life, in a new time. Kidding. I don't know. Bye.